I always feel very diva when I go to Japan.
If this is my last Grand Prix event ever, I want to go out on a good note.
And I skated perfect, the best short program that I've done so far this season.
Johnny is in 4th place now. I feel like he can make up 5 points tomorrow with 1 jump.
Solid effort from Johnny Weir.
That is a new personal best.
I held on to the bronze.
It's like having 10 people down there wanting me to succeed.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh, hi. So nice to see you. We're here at the 2009 Wayne Holiday Spectacular at the Ice Vault Arena in Wayne, New Jersey. I'm so glad my mom came out for the show.
I left Delaware early this morning and drove up here to see Johnny and see the ice show.
I am performing a beautiful number.
Does that look kind of normal enough?
Johnny Weir.
With the holidays in full swing, it's the perfect opportunity to take some time off from my hectic training schedule and have some good old-fashioned fun. It's not going to last long though. I'm very nervous about nationals because it could be the end of my career, or it could be the start of me going to the Olympics for the 2nd time. I know I'm prepared, I know I'm ready, I'm excited to perform, but mentally it's very difficult.
You're wonderful. Keep it up, buddy.
I've been skating 13 years. Long time.
When are the next Winter Olympics?
February.
Are you going to be in them?
I have to qualify, but I hope yes.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Stephanie's meeting me at the rink to look at the new design for my long program costume.
Hello.
If you take that chocolate, it's from Galena for you.
Whee! Chocolate.
Okay, so what do we have to try on?
The sleeves were a relatively minor pain in the ass.
Yeah, it looks like an Angora sweater. I kind of initiated the change of costume for the long program because I felt that the white costume wasn't really that Olympic. It didn't stand out. Galena agreed with me and I started designing.
Я думаю, если ты держишь пояс, убери вот это все, это будет вполне достойно. It's like too much. This is I saw just like marabou.
Just small piece? Just small?
Like, you know, a rabbit foot? This will be like a fox foot. I don't think it'll be a big deal that I use real fur on the costume. I don't think people will even notice it.
Все, давай. Завтра ты отдыхаешь, tomorrow you have a day off.
For me, costuming is one of the most important things, but a lot of people have issues because my costumes are not very manly. It's definitely helped me to have a feminine side and a masculine side when I'm skating because I can express a lot more characters than most one-sided people can. In some ways, though, it has hurt me because I don't skate like a man's man. I have this feminine side that maybe turns some people off that don't want to see that in men's figure skating. One person always perceived as manly and athletic in the media is my rival Evan, whereas I'm portrayed as the artistic gender bender. The whole argument of masculine and feminine in figure skating, it seems very silly to me, but I think I'm judged very harshly on the fact that I'm not masculine. I think Evan plays the game very well in terms of what's PC and what's not. He can get sponsored by people because he's somebody that conforms and somebody that's easy to deal with.
Johnny speaks for all the people who don't want to be what they're told to be. Evan, all along, has been more what the USFSA wants.
Maybe he's a bigger man than me because he can do that, but I definitely don't see any point in playing by any rules. Let's go look at Tara's black dress and her purple dress, and we'll decide behind closed doors what she should wear.
Can I see them?
Like Hitler and Stalin.
No.
I don't get that much time off for the holidays with nationals around the corner, but I would never miss a New Year's Eve in New York City.
They're so good to like go through all my stuff. Sarah! Yes?
Where's your vibrator?
I don't have one, and stop going through my drawers.
I'm not. I was just looking at your dresses. It's in the kitchen. Paris, I found it.
What'd you find?
What was it?
I certainly hope you didn't find it in the refrigerator.
See? I knew you had one. I mean, it's been months since I've actually been out with my friends. Well, hi. Usually I'm so busy that I don't have time to go out.
How are you doing?
Antibiotics.
Great. The fact that we are all going to be together, me and my friends, and Paris and Boz,
Isn't that so cute?
we're just all going to celebrate New Year's Eve in a beautiful way. Happy New Year.
You love the Russian food? I do. Well, I like Russian food. You know, it goes hand in hand.
Okay, guys, what are your New Year's resolutions?
I am going to work out more.
And what are yours?
My New Year's resolutions are to be healthy and to be happier more and have less stress on my shoulders.
Oh, I'll try to help with that.
Please.
I'm going to be more focused on the biggest goals in my life, and I'm going to really work towards those.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll second that. I like that one.
Let's toast to our resolutions.
So that we achieve all that we want. My hopes for 2010 are that my friends and my family are healthy and happy and successful and have love in their lives.
Love you. Love you too.
You know, all the people around me mean so much to me that's what matters. I come last.
Okay. Happy New Year.
Now I'm going back inside to enjoy my party. Я очень хочу сказать с Новым годом. This could be my last U.S. national championship.
My nephew abuses me.
I'm not exactly thrilled to be here.
She's gonna beat the out of you.
I arrive in Spokane a few days early with the House of Weir to get competition ready.
Happy New Year.
Did you bring a crock pot? What's in there? I'm very nervous about the competition because I don't know what's going to happen. When I used to win national titles,
Johnny Weir's your champ for the third time.
that was my favorite competition. But now that there are people that beat me regularly at the national championships, it is not my favorite. So here I am facing a national championship for the last time. I'm waiting for my luggage. I'm actually a little bit excited because one of them hasn't shown up yet. My white one with my skates in it. The most important thing about this nationals for me is to skate well enough to make the Olympic team. If my skates don't arrive and I don't skate, I don't think they will put me on the Olympic team anyway. I think the only person right now that will get put on the Olympic team anyway is Evan. I know it's going to be very fierce and very strong, but I'm going to nationals to win. We always do better in the girls' room.
We will have revenge. There is competition, we will convince the ladies' room.
It smells nicer, better for us. Galina knows that I'm not exactly thrilled to be here, so she has to keep someone's spirits up. These days are like the worst feeling days. Like those 3 days right before you have to start competing. It's like you're so anxious and you just want to get it over with. The US Nationals are very hard because there's always a strong group from first place to 20th place. So it's an immense amount of pressure, especially in an Olympic year. There are 3 strong men: Evan Lysacek, Jeremy Abbott, and me. Jeremy will be attempting a quad in his long program, and there's a rumor that Evan might add one as well. A quadruple toe loop is a 4-revolution jump. Adding the quad to a program gives you more points. Going into nationals, we're not planning a quad. It's not really worth the risk. It's not consistent at all. If my rivals land their quads, then I'll need to nail my triple jumps and kick some major ass. The most important thing for me, especially after the last national championship, is to skate clean and to establish beyond any reasonable doubt that I should be on the Olympic team. It's almost a physical pain to have this pressure. I often feel like just crying because I can't make myself not be nervous. As always, I'm glad Patty and Diane are here to support me. I have something to show you.
Oh, good.
It's my new costume.
Oh, I like the other one.
But this one's very cute. It was just finished yesterday.
Oh, is that a stray fur on the back?
Yeah, there's fur that goes up the back a little bit.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I'm glad you like it. Sometimes my stress makes me act out a little.
His butt's out. Johnny, I've told you about that. No bare butt.
What? I'm not always gonna have it.
Hi, my name's Diane, and my nephew abuses me.
I didn't see it coming.
He jumps on me. He sits on top of me.
Johnny.
He just totally abuses me. Someday I'll pay him back.
She's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Okay, one more time.
Murmansk, I am sitting here now with super agent Tara Modlin.
Yes, I am here.
You know, when you mock my accent, it offended me.
If I am speaking like this, it's not nice.
Please speak like Long Island woman. Because you are superstar agent,
I am.
you are working with some very exclusive people. What is your favorite thing about Johnny?
Johnny, he's... he's... Johnny, actually, there's no words.
Thank you. And what does Johnny need to do for the medal in the national championship?
Johnny needs to be Johnny because he has a star that is very much unlike anybody else's and is capable of things that no one else in the world can accomplish.
Thanks so much, Modlin. You're very sexy and thank you.
If I didn't like cats so much, I'd take you home now. Until next time, спасибо и добрый вечер.
Хорошо стоял, все перевел нормально. Прыгаешь и слушаешь, да или нет? Да, из любого режима.
I know I can skate well, I know I can do my job, but with all the other BS that goes into the US National Figure Skating Championships, I'm not calm about it.
Самое спокойствие, спокойствие, спокойствие. Как ты начинаешь вот это расслабляться, все, собрать второго сертификата невозможно. Петя, you ready?
Galina knows how tense I am, so she's lightening up the mood with a couple of new star students.
I'm gonna hold on to the wall and shush around, and that's it.
Welcome, ladies.
I'm scared to death.
Don't be that scared. To be strong.
Every once in a while, you see a very playful side to Galina.
Because sit, knee, push back from board.
I really wasn't expecting to see her be playful today.
Heel together.
I think she thought it would bring a little bit of lightness to Johnny's day.
Super! Speed skater.
I definitely appreciate that my ladies were trying to keep everything very light and fun and frolicky because they knew the kind of pressure I was under, and having something like Patty and Diane skate with me on the last practice that I do before the short program.
Yeah.
It's very funny, and I think only I would have that kind of a situation. I know I need to do well tomorrow, but after everything everyone has done for me, I also want to make them proud. In the morning before the competitions, you're like a big bundle of nerves or nerve endings, kind of like a clitoris. A year ago, I almost ended my career at this competition. There's a very strong possibility that this could be my last US National Championship. If I can't kick some A, then I at least want to go out with a bang.
U.S. Nationals is such a hard competition. Right now, basically, I feel like I could throw up. This is the normal Nationals feeling.
Делай свою работу, не выпендривайся, спокойно.
Last year, all the triple jumps I missed cost me a spot on the world team. This time, if I lose, I won't make one of the 3 spots on the Olympic team.
You cannot win the competition in the short program, but you sure can lose it.
Johnny Weir.
Будь строгим. Бог поможет.
Today I can't afford to miss anything. I could skate 2 amazing programs and my federation could leave me off the Olympic team.
It's a step out there.
Oh. U.S. Figure Skating has named its nominations to the U.S. Olympic Committee, and they are
Johnny Weir.
If I mess up like I did last year and I don't make the team, then I'll regret the last 4 years of my life.
He's opening with his combination, triple Lutz, triple toe.
And on the first combination, I was happy that I did it. And then the triple axel was very good.
Beautiful triple axel with excellent float.
And then the triple flip, I was like, oh, shit, I'm skating clean.
I don't think I've ever seen him skate with this much fire, intensity, and performance. Wow, that's the best Johnny Weir I've ever seen.
Really skating like someone that wants to go to Vancouver in a couple of weeks.
I skated my best short program at the hardest competition of the season.
83.51.
I love him because he just skated like an effing diva. He did this.
It made me regret ever thinking of not even trying this season. And the biggest supporter of me has been my coach, Galina Zmievskaya, and she makes me feel good when I need that extra boost. She knows how to cut me down if I need to be cut down. And having her be so proud of me and so excited meant the world to me today. I'm really feeling now that I can do this. I can go to the Olympics. I can challenge the top skaters of the world and bring home a medal for my country. It feels good to be on top for now, but there are 2 skaters left. It always seems like right after I do my best, the remaining skaters score higher.
Again, like Johnny, it's probably the best Jeremy Abbott I've seen.
Yeah.
Evan does not skate a clean program. He steps out of his triple axel, but he still ends up less than a point ahead of me.
This is actually a pretty bad score for me.
We look in the result. Some judge give joke marks.
It was kind of a slap in my face to me when I didn't make any mistakes and not really even to be close to Jeremy Abbott and to lose to Evan Lysacek. I think the problem that people, not just my federation, have with me is that I don't play by the rules and I don't talk a certain way or change anything about myself to fit someone else's mold of what I should be.
Which of the 3 of you are going to do quad on your free skate?
I have it planned in my free skate. For me, it's always the same. It's a numbers game, so it's going to come down to the percentage of what I hit that day.
I am not. I'm not a conformist, which is why I may be supported less than somebody who does conform, like Evan Lysacek or Jeremy Abbott.
Just go for it. Just do it.
Don't start with me. Not up here. I don't know what's going to happen. I could skate 2 amazing, great programs and my federation could leave me off the Olympic team.
Congratulations to all 3 of you.
Thank you.
In the free.
The pressure's enormous. I'm trying not to think that today's long program really defines the rest of my career, whether I go to the Olympics or not. If I put that kind of pressure on it, then I wouldn't even be able to leave my hotel room. I always kiss my St. Nikolai icon that I keep next to my bed for good luck. I hope this goes well. It's now or never.
The big news is that Evan Lysacek, who won the World Championship without attempting a quad, will do one today. Jeremy Abbott always has this case of nerves before he skates. Who feels the most pressure today?
I think Johnny Weir. He took himself out of the game a year ago, and he has the most to work on.
There are 3 spots in the Olympic team, and the last 3 men to skate are Evan, me, and Jeremy.
Gentlemen, your warm-up has ended.
Back in New York, my friends got together to see if I would make my second Olympic team. But then, Ryan Bradley lands 2 perfect quads.
Oh, wow.
Do you think you may have kept your Olympic dream alive with that performance?
You know, we'll see.
Ryan crowds the field, adding a 4th strong contender for 3 spots.
Pardon the interruption, but even Lysacek would not allow Show to use his footage of National Loom program. We are sorry for inconvenience. Please pardon our mess. Спасибо.
Evan skates right before me. He tries a quad toe and falls. Quads can be so tricky.
They're still gonna send him, no matter what.
Oh yeah, of course.
They love him.
Evan's total puts him into 1st place, guaranteeing him a spot on the podium, and more than likely, a trip to Vancouver.
Here's the man you said faced the most pressure of all, trying to erase the sting of failing to make the podium at the U.S. Championships a year ago.
He knows his entire career is on the line right now.
First jump, the most difficult thing in this program. Triple axel, double toe loop.
I knew I had enough of a lead that I could make 1 mistake.
Second triple axel.
Single.
But if I made another mistake, I could be off the team.
Oh, it's a step out there. Oh.
But I did a lot of my elements very well.
Another triple Lutz.
Can Johnny Weir bump down Ryan Bradley?
With the mistakes, component scores, who knows?
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
The scores for Johnny Weir.
And the total 232.09 puts him into 2nd place.
Tonight, I will have a spot on the podium.
A free skate score.
For Johnny Weir, redemption.
My ordeal here is done. Jeremy and his quad go on to win the competition.
Jeremy Abbott with a successful defense of his U.S. championship with a flawless free skate.
But the bronze medal should take me exactly where I want to go.
Here he is.
Is that a patch of fox on his left shoulder there?
Oh, I don't know. I'm elated, and I couldn't be happier. I'm so excited.
I cannot tell you how proud I am of him. I don't think anybody in there had any harder skate than Johnny. We are Vancouver bound. Dear God, I hope. I mean, they haven't announced it yet.
I am proud to announce our male competitors at the 2010 Olympic Winter Games, and they are Jeremy Abbott, Evan Lysacek, and Johnny Weir.
I'm thrilled that Johnny made the Olympics.
I think it's great that he made the Olympics. We're going, yay.
He showed USFSA he can compete with the best top skaters in the world.
You know, he's definitely a strong competitor, and he will be fighting for the top 3.
I think for Johnny International Olympic, it's Johnny time. I think he will be skate perfect.
This season, I decided that skating needed to be number 1 if I was going to finish my career in the way that I wanted to. There was a lot of life lessons and a lot of hardships.
It's time to go.
So I'm going to try not to cry, so I may try to keep it a little bit short today.
I've never fought as hard as I did this year, and sometimes it seemed even my best wasn't enough.
It's not like I was given a spot on the Olympics. I earned a spot at the Olympics.
I'm in a completely different place.
I mean, I'm Johnny Weir.
I don't know what to tackle. Everything is everywhere. I can't even focus right now. I'm still the same. I'll say crazy things.
I was about 2 seconds away from flipping someone the bird.
I'm gonna go. But I'm much more mature about what I need to do for my sport. Being on that Olympic ice for the 2nd time, I'm just gonna say fuck it. This is your last chance. Do it.
Test.
I feel very nervous. Tara is wonderful lady. She has very supple calves.
You're very sexy.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, I didn't shave.
I always accompany Johnny to competitions.
Accompany it like mustard.
Yes.